Tired of overcrowded beaches and overhyped tourist traps? Want to uncover a side of Portugal most travelers miss? You're in the right place. Hello, I'm Munir Hussein, and I invite you to join me on an extraordinary journey. We often picture Portugal's coastline, and indeed, its beauty is legendary. Yet so much of that image is dominated by scenes of bustling crowds, a relentless human tide washing over sands that yearn for tranquility. The vibrant energy of popular resorts has its place, of course, but there exists another Portugal, a quieter, more intimate coastline, whispering tales to those who are willing to listen, away from the clamor and the well-trodden paths. It is here, in these secluded enclaves, that the true spirit of Portugal's maritime majesty can be found. Imagine coves cradled by ancient cliffs, where the only footprints are your own, and the soundtrack is purely the Atlantic's timeless rhythm. These are not mere stretches of sand, they are sanctuaries, havens for wildlife and for the human soul seeking solace and genuine connection with the natural world. This is the Portugal that often remains unseen, a tapestry of hidden gems waiting to be respectfully explored. In this guide, we shall venture forth, leaving behind the familiar and the frenetic. I will be your compass, pointing towards secret beaches, each with its own unique character, its own story etched by wind and wave. We will uncover how to reach them, what wonders they hold, and how to experience them in a way that honors their pristine beauty. Prepare to discover a Portugal that will capture your heart, not with grand pronouncements, but with the quiet magnificence of its secret shores. Portugal, a nation whose identity is inextricably linked with the vast Atlantic, boasts a coastline of such diversity and splendor that it has, quite rightly, captured the imagination of the world. Its beaches are celebrated, appearing in countless brochures and sun-drenched dreams. Yet, this very fame often channels the eager multitudes towards a few celebrated hotspots, the vibrant, pulsating stretches of the Algarve, such as Albufeira or Lagos. While undeniably beautiful, these locations can sometimes feel as though the world and its entire extended family have decided to congregate upon the very same grain of sand as you. But what if I told you that just beyond the horizon of popular perception, a different coastal narrative unfolds? A narrative of untouched paradises, of serene stretches of sand where the land meets the sea in quiet contemplation. These are the hidden beaches, the coastal sanctuaries that offer a profound respite from the everyday, and indeed from the often overwhelming experience of mass tourism. They matter, not just as picturesque alternatives, but as vital spaces for ecological balance and for the rejuvenation of the human spirit, offering a more intimate dialogue with nature. The relentless pursuit of the must-see can, paradoxically, obscure the very essence of what we seek in travel: discovery, peace, and a genuine connection to place. Hidden beaches, by their very nature, demand a little more from us. Perhaps a hike, a detour, a willingness to explore. But the rewards are immeasurable. They offer a chance to witness landscapes in their more primal state, unmarred by excessive development, where nature's artistry remains the dominant feature. Our first clandestine jewel lies tantalizingly close to a point of great geographical significance: Cabo da Roca, the westernmost extremity of mainland Europe. Here, where the continent dramatically yields to the vast expanse of the Atlantic, one might find Praia da Ursa, the beach of the bear. Its name is derived from the colossal rock formations that stand sentinel against the ocean's might, one of which, sculpted by millennia of wind and water, is said to resemble a bear with its cub. Reaching this beach is an adventure in itself, a testament to the idea that the greatest treasures often require a little endeavor. The journey begins with a descent, a moderately challenging hike down a winding, unpaved path that snakes along the cliff face. This is not a stroll for the faint of heart, nor for those in flimsy footwear. Proper walking shoes are essential, as is a sense of anticipation for what lies below. As you navigate the trail, the views are nothing short of breathtaking, with each turn revealing a new perspective of the rugged coastline, the sheer cliffs plunging into the churning turquoise waters. The air is thick with the scent of wild herbs and the salty tang of the sea, a potent elixir that invigorates the senses. And then you see it. Praia da Ursa unfolds beneath you, a crescent of golden sand cradled by towering cliffs, its wild, untamed beauty almost primal. The aforementioned bare rock and its companions stand as majestic sculptures, their immense forms dwarfing any human presence. The power of the Atlantic is palpable here. Waves crash against the shore with a thunderous roar, a constant reminder of nature's raw energy. Our next hidden treasure, Praia do Castelejo, lies nestled within the embrace of the Vicentine Coast Natural Park, a protected swathe of coastline renowned for its dramatic cliffs, unique biodiversity, and a refreshingly untamed character. This beach is a particular favorite amongst those who truly know the local shores, the seasoned surfers drawn by its consistent and powerful waves, and the nature lovers who appreciate its unspoiled grandeur. It offers a captivating duality, a sense of profound peace juxtaposed with the invigorating energy of the Atlantic. Approaching Praia do Castelejo, one is immediately struck by the imposing black schist cliffs that flank the wide expanse of sand. These dark, formidable walls, streaked with veins of quartz, create a stunning visual contrast with the golden sands and the deep blue of the ocean. The scale is impressive, lending the beach an amphitheater-like quality, where nature itself is the grand spectacle. Access is more straightforward than at Praia da Ursa, with a road leading relatively close, though the final approach still retains a sense of discovery. This is a beach that truly comes alive with the rhythm of the tides and the swell of the ocean. Surfers, like dedicated pilgrims, arrive with their boards, their movements a graceful dance with the powerful waves that roll in relentlessly from the open Atlantic. Chapter 4. Praia da Samoqueira, a labyrinth of stone and sea. Our coastal exploration now takes us further along this remarkable shoreline, towards a hidden gem nestled near the charming fishing village of Porto Covo, the enchanting Praia da Samoqueira. This is not a single sweeping expanse of sand, but rather a delightful collection of smaller coves, intimate sandy pockets interspersed with extraordinary rock formations, sea stacks, and intriguing caves, all revealed and concealed by the rhythm of the tides. It is a beach that truly beckons the explorer, promising new discoveries around every sculpted outcrop. What sets Praia da Samoqueira apart is its wonderfully intricate geology. Over countless millennia, the relentless Atlantic has carved and shaped the coastline here into a natural work of art. At low tide, a fascinating world is unveiled, arches through which the sea gently laps, hidden grottos whispering with the echo of the waves, and tide pools teeming with miniature marine life. It's a natural playground, inviting you to clamber over rocks, peer into crevices, and marvel at the sheer artistry of erosion. The coves themselves offer a sense of seclusion and intimacy that is increasingly rare. You might find a small stretch of sand perfectly sheltered by towering rock walls, feeling as though you have stumbled upon your own private paradise. Chapter 5. The Art of Responsible Exploration, Treading Lightly on Sacred Sands. As we venture into these precious, often fragile, hidden coastal realms, it is paramount that our presence is one of respect and careful consideration. The very allure of these secret beaches, their pristine condition, their solitude, their untouched nature, depends entirely on how we, their visitors, choose to interact with them. This is not merely about following rules. It is about cultivating an ethic of care, an understanding that we are guests in an ancient and delicate environment. The art of responsible exploration begins long before our feet touch the sand. One of the first practical considerations for visiting these more remote locations is self-sufficiency. Unlike their more developed counterparts, hidden beaches rarely offer the convenience of shops or cafes. Therefore, it is essential to bring your own provisions, ample water to stay hydrated under the Portuguese sun, and nourishing food to sustain you during your explorations. This simple act of preparation not only ensures your comfort, but also minimizes the need for facilities that could impact the natural state of these areas. The journey to many of these secluded shores often involves traversing uneven terrain, perhaps clambering down cliff paths or walking across rocky outcrops. Appropriate footwear, such as sturdy hiking shoes or trainers with good grip, is not just a recommendation, but a necessity for both safety and comfort. This allows you to navigate these natural pathways with confidence, reducing the risk of slips or falls, and enabling you to fully immerse yourself in the experience without unnecessary discomfort or hazard. Chapter 6. Beyond the sands, the flavors and rhythms of coastal life. The allure of Portugal's hidden beaches extends far beyond the waterline, seeping into the very fabric of the coastal communities that lie nearby. Many of these secluded havens are situated within a stone's throw of traditional fishing villages, hamlets where life continues to move at a pace dictated by the tides and the seasons. To truly immerse oneself in the experience of these secret shores is to also embrace the local culture, to taste its authentic flavors, and to observe the timeless rhythms of life by the sea. Imagine, after a morning spent exploring a sun-drenched, deserted cove, wandering into a nearby village where whitewashed houses huddle together, their doorways often adorned with fishing nets and brightly colored bougainvillea. Here, you might find unpretentious family-run eateries, known locally as tascas or restaurantes típicos, where the welcome is as warm as the Portuguese sun. These are not establishments designed for the fleeting tourist. They are places where locals gather, where recipes have been passed down through generations. The undisputed star of the coastal menu is, of course, the seafood, plucked fresh from the Atlantic. Picture yourself seated at a simple wooden table, perhaps with a view of the bobbing fishing boats in the harbor, anticipating a plate of grilled sardines. These are not just any sardines. They are a national passion, grilled to perfection over charcoal, their skins glistening, their flavor intensely oceanic. Chapter 7. Coastal Jewels, 2 more sanctuaries unveiled. Our exploration of Portugal's hidden coastline continues, and now I wish to briefly illuminate 2 more remarkable beaches, each possessing its own distinct character, each a jewel worthy of discovery. These are shores that cater to different moods and desires, yet both share that precious quality of being somewhat off the main tourist radar, offering a more intimate encounter with the Atlantic's embrace. First, let us turn our gaze to Praia do Amado, a name whispered with reverence among those who seek the thrill of the wave. Praia do Amado, situated on the wild and windswept western coast of the Algarve, within the Vicentine Coast Natural Park, is a veritable mecca for adventure seekers, particularly surfers of all abilities. Its broad, sweeping expanse of sand is exposed to the full force of the Atlantic swells, creating consistent and often powerful waves that draw enthusiasts from far and wide. The beach is framed by distinctive reddish-hued cliffs, which provide a dramatic backdrop to the aquatic ballet unfolding in the surf. Surf schools dot the periphery, offering lessons for novices, while seasoned riders carve their paths further out. Despite its reputation within the surfing community, Praia do Amado retains a rugged, untamed atmosphere. The sheer size of the beach means there is always space to find your own patch of sand, to watch the surfers, or to simply soak in the energetic ambience. The wind can be a constant companion here, sculpting the dunes and adding to the wild feel of the place. Chapter 8. A Coastal Odyssey, Weaving a Path Through Paradise. Having unveiled some of Portugal's most enchanting hidden beaches, you might now be wondering how best to weave these coastal jewels into a coherent journey, a true odyssey of discovery. To truly appreciate the diversity and splendor of this shoreline, I propose a potential 5-day itinerary, a route that carries you from the vibrant environs of Lisbon southwards, towards the sun-drenched Algarve, punctuated by stays in characterful towns, and of course, ample time to immerse yourselves in the magic of these secluded sands. Our journey could commence from Lisbon, a city of captivating history and charm. From here, our first sojourn would be towards Sintra, a place of fairy tale palaces and mystical forests. While Sintra itself is inland, its proximity to beaches like Praia da Ursa and the wilder Praia da Ursa makes it an ideal first base. Imagine spending a day exploring Sintra's wonders, followed by an afternoon descending to the dramatic embrace of Ursa, or enjoying the sunset vistas from Adraga before retiring to a guest house nestled in Sintra's verdant hills. From Sintra, our coastal odyssey would then lead us south, perhaps with a scenic drive along the coast, towards the Alentejo region and the Vicentine Coast Natural Park. Our next overnight stop could be in or near Aljezur, a historic town crowned by a Moorish castle. This area is the gateway to beaches like Praia do Amado, with its surfing allure, and the magnificent Praia do Castelejo. Chapter 9. Your Portuguese shoreline awaits. And so, our journey along Portugal's secret coastline draws to a close. But I trust that for you, a new adventure is just beginning to unfold in your imagination. We have glimpsed shores where the Atlantic whispers to ancient cliffs, where the sands remain largely untouched by the ceaseless march of tourism, and where the true wild heart of Portugal's maritime spirit still beats strong. These hidden beaches are more than just destinations. They are invitations to reconnect, to find solace, and to witness the enduring artistry of nature. The path to these secluded havens may sometimes require a little more effort, a touch more planning, but the rewards, as we have seen, are immeasurable. It is my sincere hope that this guide has not only illuminated these precious locations, but has also inspired a deeper appreciation for their fragility and the importance of approaching them with a mindful and respectful presence. The magic of these places lies in their pristine state, a state we all have a role in preserving for the future. May your own explorations of Portugal's hidden shores be filled with wonder, discovery, and the profound peace that only such unspoiled beauty can bestow. If you found this guide helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more hidden travel gems, and comment your favorite secret beach. Or ask us for help planning your trip.